Joe Berenberg Goslar and Amp Co., commonly known as Berenberg Bank and branded as Berenberg, is a Hamburg-based multinational investment banking and private banking company, founded by the Belgian-origin Berenberg family in 1590. It is the world's second oldest bank and the oldest merchant bank. Its owners, the Berenberg and Goslar families, belong to the ruling elite of Hanseatic merchants of the City Republic of Hamburg, and several family members served in the city-state's government from 1735. Berenberg is active in investment banking, particularly pan-European equity research, brokerage and capital markets transactions, in addition to private banking for wealthy customers and institutional asset management. Berenberg has around 1,300 employees. In addition to its headquarters in Hamburg, it has a significant presence in London, Zurich and Frankfurt, and 14 further offices in Europe, the Americas and Asia. The bank is organized as a limited partnership with personally liable partners, and is noted for its conservative business strategy. Following the 2000s financial crisis, the bank has grown rapidly. The current senior partner and head of the bank, Hans-Walter Peters, is also president of the Association of German Banks. History. The Berenberg Company was founded in Hamburg in 1590 by the brothers Hans and Paul Berenberg. In 1585, the Protestant Berenbergs left Antwerp in today's Belgium, at the time one of Europe's commercial centers, as Protestants in the Low Countries were given the choice either to convert to Catholicism or leave the country. The bank has been continuously owned by the descendants ever since. The Berenbergs were originally cloth merchants and quickly extended the business to other commodities. Hans Berenberg's grandson Cornelius Berenberg was the first to engage in merchant banking and developed the company into a very successful merchant house and merchant bank. He forged trade links with France, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Scandinavia and Russia. Family connections of the Berenbergs were instrumental to the development, especially in Livorno and Lisbon, with their colonies of wealthy Dutch merchants. Cornelius Berenberg's son, Rudolf Berenberg, was elected a senator, that is, a member of the government of the city-state, in 1735. By the mid-18th century, investment banking and acceptance credits comprised a significant part of the firm's activities. Rudolf Berenberg was married to Anna Elisabeth Amsing, a daughter of the Lisbon and Hamburg merchant Paul Amsing and a descendant of the Welser family. The sons, Senator Paul Berenberg and Johann Berenberg, became owners of the Berenberg Company. In 1768, Senator Paul Berenberg died childless, while his brother Johann Berenberg lost his only son in the same year. To ensure the continuation of the firm, Johann Berenberg took on his son-in-law Johann Hinrich Goslar as a new partner in 1769. He had married Berenberg's only daughter Elizabeth Berenberg the previous year. The Goslar family is known since the 17th century, when Johann Hinrich Goslar's great-grandfather was a Hamburg burgher. Elizabeth Berenberg was the last member of the Hamburg Berenberg family, which became extinct in the male line upon her death in 1822. Johann Hinrich Goslar and Elizabeth Berenberg were the founders of the Berenberg-Goslar family, that rose to great prominence in 19th-century Hamburg. In 1788, Johann Hinrich Goslar took on a new partner, his son-in-law L. E. Seeler, who had married his eldest daughter Anna Henriette Goslar. From 1790, the company was led by L. E. Seeler, and his mother-in-law Elizabeth Berenberg was a partner in her own right from 1790 to 1800. L. E. Seeler was one of Hamburg's foremost merchants in his lifetime. and served as president of the Commerz deputation and as a member of the Hamburg Parliament. Seiler's brother-in-law Johann Heinrich Goslar joined the firm in 1798 and became a Hamburg senator in 1821. Under Seiler's leadership, the company name was changed to Joh. Berenberg, Goslar and Amp Co., effective from 1 January 1791. In the company name, Joh. Berenberg refers to Johann Berenberg, Goslar refers to Johann Heinrich Goslar and Co. Originally refers to L.E. Seiler. Johann Heinrich Goslar's son Hermann Goslar was a senator and first mayor of Hamburg, while his son Johann Heinrich Goslar continued the firm. Johann Heinrich Goslar was the father of Baron Johann von Berenberg Goslar. In 1880 the Hamburg Senate granted the family the name of Berenberg Goslar, and in 1888, the family was ennobled in the Kingdom of Prussia as von Berenberg Goslar. In 1910 Johann von Berenberg Goslar was given the title Baron. Baron Johann von Berenberg Goslar was the father of John von Berenberg Goslar, a senator and German ambassador in Rome. In the 19th century, the bank financed the industrialization process in Hamburg and transportation activities, and was strongly involved in the North American trade and its finance. The company was one of the main founders of Germany's largest shipping companies, the Hamburg America Line in 1847 and Norddeutsche Lloyd in 1857. They were also one of the main founders of Vereinsbank Hamburg, the Ilseder Hütte Ironworks, and the Norddeutsche Versicherung SAG. The houses of Berenberg Goslar, H. J. Merck and Salomon Heine were also the main founders of the Norddeutsche Bank in 1856, the first joint stock bank in northern Germany and one of the predecessors of Deutsche Bank. Furthermore, Berenberg Bank was among the founding shareholders of Bergen's private bank, the Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, den Danske Landmandsbanken Svenska Handelsbanken. The Berenberg family and company had branches in Portugal, Italy and London from the 17th century. A branch of the Berenberg family also established the London firm Mayer and Amp Berenberg in the 17th century and were among London's prominent West Indies merchants. In recent years, Berenberg's London office in Threadneedle Street has grown rapidly to become Berenberg's second largest office, focusing on investment banking and private banking for the ultra-wealthy. Logo. The company's logo is a stylized version of the combined coat of arms of the Berenberg and Goslar families, featuring the Berenberg bear and the Goslar goosefoot. Business segments. The bank is active in the following business segments: private banking, investment banking, asset management, corporate banking. Branches. Berenberg Bank has its head office in Hamburg and has offices in Bielefeld, Bremen, Düsseldorf, Frankfurt am Main, Munich, Stuttgart, Braunschweig, London, Luxembourg, Paris, Vienna, New York, Boston, San Francisco, Chicago, Zurich, and Shanghai. Zurich moreover accommodates the subsidiary Berenberg Bank AG. Together with Bankhaus Lampe, the bank additionally holds a stake in the Frankfurt-based investment company Universal Investment. Berenberg Bank Stiftung. The Berenberg Bank Stiftung is a philanthropic foundation founded in 1990 on the occasion of the 400th anniversary of the establishment of Berenberg Bank. The chairman of the board is Joachim van Berenberg Cosbrook. The foundation awards several prizes, including the Berenberg Culture Ear Prize to younger artists and the Berenberg Scholarships to individual artists and groups. From 2009, the Universitätsgesellschaft Hamburg has awarded the Berenberg Prize for Scientific Language, that promotes German as a scientific language. Ownership. Berenberg Bank is currently run by two personally liable partners, Hans-Walter Peters and Hendrik Riemer. The ownership structure is as follows: Van Berenberg Goslar family and relatives 30.4%, Petri Beteiligungsgesellschaft mbH and Hans-Walter Peters 26.1%. Andreas Brotman and former personally liable partners 1.5%, Christian Erprins zu Fürstenberg 15.0%, Jan Philipp Rimsma 15.0%, Compagnie du Bois Sauvage 12.0%.